Hi, folks. I'm Richard Friedman, and welcome to another one of my musical cartoons for April 11th, 2024. Tonight, we have here another Marjorie Taylor Greene classic. Here's Marjorie Taylor Greene. This is a dream that she's having singing to Russian President Vladimir Putin in the Kremlin. This is a dream now. There she is. There's Marjorie. There's Marjorie Taylor Greene. There's President Vladimir Putin. Okay, and there is Stalin, Joseph Stalin, who led the Soviet Union through World War II victoriously, and he was a leader who Putin who admires, and you could say that he was a strong man, and so with that in mind, I want to introduce you to the cartoon here. Marjorie Taylor Greene, Republican, representing Georgia, dream of singing to Putin. Richard, that's me, adaptation of the Beatles' 1968 recording back in the U.S.S.R. Retitled that song. I retitled it and gave it new lyrics called now Putin's Taking Back the U.S.S.R. Putin's taking back the U.S.S.R. Okay, just like back in the U.S.S.R., same melody, different words, my adaptation. Okay, given former Rep. Ken Buck, he was Republican of Colorado, and he resigned from the House recently, and has referred to Greene, who's a fellow Republican in the House, as Moscow Marjorie. He characterized her as Moscow Marjorie, and that was after so what happened here, Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is Republican from Georgia, representative, she basically is threatening to oust Mike Johnson, who's also the Republican House Majority Leader, who they put in after they kicked out Kevin McCarthy, and now Marjorie Taylor Greene is leading the push to kick out Mike Johnson, basically because he's leaning towards sending aid to Ukraine, and Ukraine is slowly losing this battle here in a way because of the fact that they don't have the defense stuff that they need and the ammunition they need to stand up to the Russians, and so we're at a critical point, nearly at a critical point, and the leader of Ukraine, Zelensky, President Zelensky, has come out and said we could really do something if Americans would send us the weapons that we need and defense weapons and the ammunition, but it's being held up by the right-wing Republicans, and Marjorie Taylor Greene is an integral part of that effort. So she's now taking it on herself to lead the push to get rid of Mike Johnson, who's leaning towards kind of going along and trying to negotiate a way forward to getting aid for Ukraine. And out of that, right after that, Marjorie said she threatened now to request a vote that Marjorie can't kick him out on her own, but she can request a vote. And if they vote, Republicans and Democrats don't support him, then he'll be out. And McCarthy, the same thing happened with McCarthy, and so I don't know who nobody would want to replace that. You know, who'd want to after these two acts? Who would want to come in there and take the lead as House Speaker? You know, I don't know anybody who want to do that. You know, they'd have to probably get a Democrat to come in there, and they don't want that. Well, anyway, that's another story. So what I'm saying here, following her threat to force a vote to oust that he called Moscow Marjorie, is okay. And the thing about it is that after that, she threatened that, he came out and called her Moscow Marjorie, and he added, Buck went on to say that Moscow Marjorie is focused on getting her talking points from the Kremlin. So she's echoing everything that Russian President Vladimir Putin is saying. Basically, it seems that way, a lot of the stuff. So he called her Moscow Marjorie. Okay? So, and some lawmakers have characterized her right-wing wing as the Russian wing of the Republican Party. Not her isolating her, but as that general group of people, as the right wing part, the right wing, the Russian wing of the Republican Party. You know, so the pro-Russian wing of the Republican Party. So I know we have a divided government here, and it seems like. Well, I don't want to get into that. So I want to play for you now. Here, this is again, here, Marjorie Taylor Greene's dream. After that, because this is what she's really been into, singing at the Kremlin to Putin, Richard's adaptation of the Beatles song back in the U.S.S.R, retitled Putin's Taking Back the U.S.S.R. So with that, I'm going to try and get the music and sing out the lyrics to you. Okay, here we go. Okay. There's Marjorie Taylor. There she is. Flew in from Washington, D.C. last night. What a beautiful aeroflight flight. With no cabin door opening, fright. Putin's taking back the U.S.S.R. The Russian people don't know how lucky they are. Taking back the U.S.S.R. Well, Ukraine's air defense missiles are running out, while the West leaves billions of assistance behind. And Moscow folks make me smile as they shout, Putin's taking back the U.S.S.R. Yeah, Putin's taking back the U.S.S.R. So here I'm going to let you read that here. Okay, that was that. Okay. I'm going to try and sing it again myself and see how that goes. Here we go. Flew in from Washington, D.C. last night. What a beautiful aeroflight with no cabin door opening fright. Putin's taking back the U.S.S.R. The Russian people don't know how lucky they are. Taking back the U.S.S.R. Well, Ukraine's air defense missiles are running out, while the West leaves billions of assistance behind. And Moscow folks make me smile as they shout, Putin's taking back the U.S.S.R. Yeah, Putin's taking back the U.S.S.R. That was the song, folks. And so I'm going to play it for you again one more time and see how it goes here. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, that's that. This ain't going to cooperate. This ain't going to cooperate. So that's that. It ain't going to cooperate. So we were lucky to get, I was lucky to be able to do that. So here we are. Here it is. There's a song. There's Marjorie Taylor Greene. Russian President Putin. The Russian flag. Inside the Kremlin. In a dream. This is a dream. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can. Okay. Let's see here. No. That's it, folks. That's it for me. I did my best, gave it my best shot. Hope you enjoyed this. Take a good look at Marjorie Taylor Greene here in her dream inside the Kremlin singing for Russian President Putin. Underneath the Russian flag in a dream. And there was the words. Okay. Okay. All right, folks, before I sign off, it's getting late. I'm tired. I'm ready to hit the sack. I just was determined to get this out to you tonight. So this is my latest book, and I would encourage you to go to my website, which is richardsbooksofpoliticalcartoons.com, and just look at the sample cartoons and decide if you want to buy the book or not. Look at the sample cartoons and read what I wrote about in my book, and then you decide. But I would advise you to do that because you'll probably get a laugh, and you'll probably get some get a laugh and some entertainment. And it's hard to find anything entertaining when you're really learning about the news today. And so I think in a way that I brought this book here to as a way of informing people at the same time providing some humor and giving people a chance to think about what's going on in under the umbrella, I would say, of humor, the umbrella of humor. And so here's my book, and that's richardsbooksofpoliticalcartoons.com whenever you get the chance. And I'll say it again, folks, God bless you and God bless America. I'll see you next time. Bye, folks.